Do you want to know how long you'll live after 70? Once you reach your 70s, every year feels more meaningful. You start thinking about your time differently, not in decades, but in seasons, milestones, and moments. But what if there were subtle signs your body is already giving you, little clues about how long you might actually live? Some people in their 70s are full of energy, still walking, traveling, learning, and laughing. Others, around the same age, feel tired, slow down, and deal with more health issues. So, what makes the difference? It turns out longevity isn't just luck or genetics. It often comes down to a handful of small but powerful signs that most of us overlook. In this video, we'll walk through 7 evidence-based signs that can reveal how long you might live after 70. These aren't guesses or myths, they're backed by research, observed in real people who live long, healthy lives. And here's the best part. Almost all of these signs can be improved, so stick around until the end. You might discover something small that could make a big difference in your future. Sign 1. Your walking speed. Let's start with something simple. How fast do you walk? You might be surprised, but your walking speed is one of the strongest indicators of overall health after 70. Researchers have consistently found that older adults who maintain a brisk, steady walking pace live longer and are less likely to suffer from chronic diseases. Think of walking speed like a snapshot of how well your body is working. It reflects your muscle strength, heart function, balance, and even your brain health. Imagine two men, both 75. Joe walks every day, crossing the street with ease, climbing stairs without thinking twice. His posture is upright, his pace steady. Frank, on the other hand, moves slower than he used to. He takes breaks often, finds himself wobbling, or feels winded on short walks. The difference? Joe's body is staying strong, while Frank's may be losing resilience. The good news? You can absolutely improve your walking speed with daily walks, light strength training, and stretching. Your pace today might just be your best predictor of your health tomorrow. Sign 2. Your grip strength. Next up, your grip. How strong is your handshake these days? Grip strength might seem like a small thing, but studies show it's a major predictor of vitality, independence, and even longevity. A strong grip usually means your muscles are doing well, your circulation is strong, and your nervous system is firing properly. A weakening grip, though, could be an early sign of muscle loss and frailty. Take Robert and Walter. They're both 78. Robert still opens jars, carries groceries, and greets friends with a confident handshake. Walter, though, struggles with these same tasks. He brushes it off as aging, but in truth, his declining grip might be a warning that his muscle mass is fading, putting him at risk of falls, injuries, and declining independence. But here's the fix. Start small. Try squeezing a tennis ball, using hand grippers, or carrying light weights regularly. A strong grip reflects a strong body and a longer, more independent life. Sign 3. Your balance. Now, try this. Stand up and lift one foot off the ground. Can you hold it for 10 seconds without grabbing a chair? Your ability to balance is deeply connected to your muscle coordination, joint health, and brain function. It's also a major predictor of longevity. Struggling with balance isn't just about clumsiness, it often signals that your body is losing coordination and strength. Take Carol and Nancy, both in their early 70s. Carol does yoga, walks daily, and balances easily on one leg. Nancy, though, wobbles and reaches for support. Her body's telling her something and it's time to listen. Balance can absolutely be trained. Start by practicing standing on one foot, walking heel-to-toe in a straight line, or joining a Tai Chi or balance class. The better your balance, the longer and more safely you'll be able to stay active. Sign 4. Your sleep patterns. Good sleep is like a nightly repair session for your body and brain. But as we age, sleep can become harder to manage, and that can have serious health effects. People over 70 who consistently get quality sleep live longer, think more clearly, and have lower risks of heart disease and cognitive decline. On the flip side, poor sleep is linked to inflammation, stress, memory problems, and reduced immune function. Henry and Bill are both 75. Henry has a calming bedtime routine, gets 7 to 8 hours of solid sleep, and wakes up refreshed. Bill tosses and turns, wakes often, and feels drained in the morning. It's more than just annoying, it's a sign that his body is struggling to recover. If your sleep is off, Try sticking to a regular schedule, reducing screen time, or creating a relaxing pre-sleep routine. Sleep isn't just rest, it's rejuvenation. And your health tomorrow starts with how well you rest tonight. Sign 5. Your appetite and eating habits. Have you lost your appetite lately, or do you still look forward to meals? A strong, healthy appetite often means your body is working well. But after 70, changes in appetite can signal underlying issues, whether physical or emotional. Margaret and Susan are both 74. Margaret still cooks, eats balanced meals, and maintains a steady weight. Susan skips meals, relies on snacks, and unintentionally lost weight. What she doesn't realize is that her declining appetite may reflect poor nutrient absorption, muscle loss, or even early signs of illness or depression. If you're not eating well, it's time to check in. Focus on whole foods, lean proteins, healthy fats, and hydration. Don't ignore changes in appetite. It's often one of the first signs that something deeper needs attention. Sign 6. How you handle stress. How you manage stress in your 70s says a lot about how you'll feel and how long you'll live. Chronic stress wears you down from the inside. It raises inflammation, hurts your immune system, increases the risk of heart problems, and accelerates aging. But people who've developed healthy ways to cope with stress often live longer and stay sharper. Take John and Richard, both 76. John has challenges, like anyone else, but he practices breathing techniques, stays socially active, and doesn't let problems control him. Richard, on the other hand, fixates on stress. He gets overwhelmed easily, and it takes a toll on his sleep, energy, and mood. If you're often tense or drained, try building habits that lower stress, like walking, journaling, meditation, or talking with a friend. Mental peace fuels physical resilience. Sign 7. Your social connections. Finally, your relationships matter maybe more than anything. Loneliness is one of the most dangerous health risks in older adults. It's linked to depression, cognitive decline, heart disease, and even early death. But people with strong social ties through friendships, family, or community tend to thrive. Eleanor and Barbara are both 78. Eleanor chats with old friends, joins book clubs, and connects with family regularly. Barbara, though, has grown distant. She spends most days alone, and while she says she's fine, her health and mood are quietly declining. Human connection isn't just emotional, it's biological. Regular social interaction keeps the brain sharp, reduces stress hormones, and boosts your immune system. Even small changes like calling an old friend, joining a local group, or volunteering can reignite that connection and extend your life. Final thoughts. Now that you've seen these 7 signs, take a moment to reflect. How fast do you walk? Is your grip strong? Can you balance well? Are you sleeping deeply? Are you eating enough? Do you feel calm and in control? Are you connected to others? Each of these signs can give you a powerful glimpse into your health and your future. And almost all of them can be improved, starting today. Because living longer isn't just about adding years, it's about making those years stronger, more joyful, and more meaningful. If this inspired you, drop a comment with the sign that stood out to you most and share it with someone who needs to hear it too. Thanks for watching, and here's to your health and longevity.